Hello everyone, I am Komal Mehta, teaching as an assistant professor in CSC department at St. Andrew Institute of Technology and Management, Gurgaon. Today, in the series of course Web Development, we will cover about ISP. ISP means Internet Service Protocol. As we all know, what do you mean by internet? Network of a network is called an internet. So there are so many service provider available for the internet. What is these? How we can communicate with the help of internet? This all will be covered today. So an internet service provider is an organization that start and provide user to access the internet and the related services. One sec, please. Uh, yeah. In addition to the internet access, they may provide a combination of services, including the domain name, the registration, the hosting, and the web hosting. All these key points, that is hosting, web hosting, domain name, are already covered in my previous video. So you can go through from that video, and with the help of these videos, you can understand what the actual meaning of that. ISP employ a range of technologies to enable customers to connect their network. So that how can we communicate with the help of network is done with the help of ISP. There are so many ways to communicate, for example, with the help of broadband, as we all know about the broadband, the wireless connection, the cable modem or a dial-up. So these are the medium with the help of that we can communicate with the internet. There are some specific features of the ISP that must contain in the service provider so that it's good for the user and the user friendly ISP we can say. So what are these one? Firstly, the main thing is security. As much secure your ISP as good for the protection from the virus, because we can say new virus circulating the internet every day. As we are using the day by day internet, the new virus already circulating, so you can't be that much careful. That's why it is critical for ISP to offer virus protection. So we need a secure medium. So that pop-up blocker also help in this. Pop-up will be blocked if there is any unsuspecting thing will be there. There are some troublesome ads come, so that we can ignoring that one, and less effective for the for our system we can say. So to secure our system we need a ISP of a better, we can say, betterment of the security. We need ISP more secure in comparison of the less security. Next is speed. To increase the speed so that enjoyable of actual internet will be done. So this is one of also most feature we can say. Next is blocking adult material. Here we can say, to protecting from child, the internet should block so many apps or ads to control the students, to block adult material on the internet. So this will also helpful for the children. Next is multiple email account. Many ISP provides between 5 to 10 email accounts to the one subscriber. This allow every member of a family have their own email account. So this is good for their family. So they will choose that one. As much good for user, as much they will offer that one. So multiple email account will be good for the user. Next is free web space. ISP are now offering free web space to store our website or a web page. The space is limited in size and note about the free web spaces, right? Next is multiple access. Your ISP may provide services from multiple computers. This may be free or maybe some cost of that. So this depend on the selection of our criteria. The type of internet access varies depending on what actually customer requires. So as per the requirement of the customer, the selection process will be done and the features will be used. For the home purpose, we use DSL or a simple cable that is affordable of our choice. The price of home user can range anywhere from free to the roughly $120 or 700 per a month. The amount of bandwidth is usually what the actual price it derives. So we can say here the new term is a bandwidth. That is the amount of data that can be sent through the internet connection in a given amount of time. So as the time will be discussed, the amount of data will be sent is called as a benefit, sorry, bandwidth. Here, the ISP connects with the help of customers by some criteria. Firstly, the internet highway. It means to connect to one another by forming a backbone, which is another way of saying to creating a highway of the communication. So, with the help of that backbone, they can communicate. Second thing is satellite. Satellite means the live remote location such as farms, deserts, mountains area may require satellite communication so that the internet facility will be available to that area also. Next is fiber optics. Fiber optics is a transmission medium used for transmit light instead of the electrical voltage like a copper. So to transmit that light, we need a fiber optic cable. That is a transmission medium also. Next is copper cable that supply homes with a copper medium that is used for the cable broadband or a DSL, you can say. There are so many criteria for classification of the ISP. Firstly, access provider. Access provider ISP provide internet access employing a range of technology on the basis of a network we want to connect and on which range we want to connect. That will depend on the user completely. So the access we want to use is called as a access provider. Next is mailbox provider. A mailbox provider is an organization that provides services for the host to mail the domain with the access to the storage of a mailbox. So how many mails we can transmit with the help of that particular domain will be done by this one. Hosting the ISP. Here, ISP hosting services providing email facility, online storage devices, on the virtual server, on the cloud, we can say. This will be done without physical server. Next is wireless ISP. A wireless internet service provider on the network provide a network based on the wireless networking. That means there is no connection available. We have to transfer data with the help of wireless. These are the factors that we are choosing to select an ISP. Basically, uh, we can say user will prefer these criteria. First thing is free plans, startup fees, local access location. There is some contract. If there is more stability, then user will select that one. If there is any error or any issue, then any issue will be occur. So customer available or not, customer service will be available 24/7 or not, restricted access or not. For the child, can we restrict our data or not? So these are the simple and some factors that will be focused by the user to selecting the ISP. These are the services we need for ISP. What are these one? Firstly, rating. This includes setup fee. There is something when we start our ISP broadband or any other network, then we have to pay startup fee. What are these one? What is the monthly rate and what are the extra charges for the extra facilities? Will be considered in this criteria. Next is storage space. When we will sign up with the ISP to host our website, we may be limited to the specific amount of a storage. And is it sufficient for our site or not? Is user is sufficient with that particular storage or not? This will be considered here. Next thing is password. As a customer of a ISP can control with the help of login ID or a password or a note. With the help of email, we will check does an ISP web hosting service including email book so that you can email accept email message from a customer, client or other. So to communicate with the help of one-to-one customer, we need email and that email will be done here. Next is compatibility. Compatibility means is the website creation software we will be done is compatible with ISP or not. Next is backup service. If the data will be removed or data will be omitted out from our end from a cloud service, then there is any backend service available that ISP offers or not. So these are the some services must be available so that customer will be preferring the ISP. So there are some phases of a web designing and development process. What are these phases? Firstly, we have to gather the information. So the first phase is the information gathering phase. In this phase, it involves a good understanding of what the business dreams and what the goals are, and how the web can be utilized to help to achieve their goals. So to gather the information about that, we need this one. uh, for this, we need designing, development, testing, and the maintenance. These are the simple life cycle for any system creation or any proposing system. Firstly, we have to design a system. Once the designing will be done, we will do the development of that particular designing, and the development will be done. Then we have to test whether the result is expected or unexpected. If the expected result will be there, then the maintenance will be done with the help of feedback process. Else, we have to roll back all the process in a designing to maintenance phase. So we need to plan our website in a proper manner. In this is a particular way to communicate with the web server. Here we can say to plan our website, a professional looking must be there. It does not look too long to load. As much time it will take to load, that is bad for the user and they will never come back to that website. It must have good quality or a layout, and the content is also good looking graphics, easy to read so that the understandable meaning will be there. Simply to navigate with the help of hyperlinks, we can do it. And the hyperlink concept will be done already with my in my previous videos, so you can go through from that video. Loaded the information so that the customer will be available at 24/7, and there must be updated information on your website. So the previous information that is unupdated one will be not there. So I think this is all about today lecture. So these are the simple key points. What do you mean by a website? How ISP will be done? What do you mean by internet? How the services will be acting? What are the features of that ISP? What are the planning? And so I hope this is clear to all of you. Thank you.